Excuse me. Hey, how we doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Wow, Matt and Kim Curtis here, the Quantum Field team, Monday night opportunity call. We know there's going to be a lot of people on tonight talking about this little patch. We're excited to be with you. Thanks, Onyx and Steve, for having us on tonight and sharing what our experience with X39. Kim and I are so fired up. Steve and Gina Merritt, Onyx Coale, shared this with us like 7 months ago, and this little patch here has just totally changed our life. I'll tell you my testimony in just a minute, but Kim's going to say hi and tell you what this patch has done for us. So I know there's a lot of people on the call, so thanks for being on. And whoever put you on the call is who is going to help you get started in the business tonight. So when it's over, we'll show you how to get started and we'll move on from there. Okay, here we go, Kim.
Hey, let me have that little patch.
Come on.
This little patch, you're getting started in this business, is the first thing you want to purchase is the patch, because you stick this patch anywhere on you and it activates your stem cells. What an incredible invention. I mean, we have this patch. It has a patent, 17 years plus left on this patent. And I'm super excited about it. The first thing you want to do is purchase some of these patches so you can get used to using them and share them with people. The first thing, don't keep this to yourself. Get out and start sharing this patch. This is how you're going to build the business. This is how you're going to win. This is how you're going to have success. I love this patch. It's incredible. X39. It's the way to go. It's the wave of the future. And we are super excited to be in this opportunity today. Right place, right time.
All right, we are fired up. Now, Ron, how come I don't see my picture on the screen right now? I got to get this straight. We're good. Hey, Ron says we're good. We got Ron and Dawn helping us. Thanks, guys. We're hanging out at their place. I'm not a real techie guy, but the real deal is we're learning. So we're having a lot of fun. So you know what? Kim, did you share your testimony?
I didn't.
You didn't. I thought you were going to.
Oh, I will. So I'm going to share my testimony. So I want to tell you that, well, I experienced a few things, aches and pains, which were incredible. Those went away like the first day or two. And I want to say to you, this doesn't take away anything, heal anyway, mitigate anything, and everybody's body's different. So you're going to experience it for yourself, and everybody's going to have their own set of things that happens.
Yeah.
But for me, it was aches and pains. The energy boost that I got from it was incredible. The clarity, just the quality of life that I felt immediately was incredible. But one thing I really suffered from was chronic asthma. And if you do, it's a daily thing. The people that live with you, they suffer with you too, because and you wake up with it, you go to bed with it, and it was constant. Anybody that knows me knows that it was a constant thing for me, and that it didn't happen right away. I got to tell you, it took a couple months for me. I even said to Matt, man, I really wanted this patch to help with, or at least alleviate some of the symptoms of my asthma, or help, because the patch is a huge anti-inflammatory. And a lot of sicknesses and different things our bodies have are from inflammation. So I was like excited, man, this is going to work on it. It didn't happen for about 2 months, but I'm telling you, around the 2-month point, it started. The symptoms started getting so much better. The coughing quit, the not being able to breathe, the lower oxygen levels, just everything that I was having to deal with on a daily basis started getting better. And I've been able to share my testimony with people. And that's what I want for you. You get that little patch, start using it right away. Stick it on, put it on in the morning. When you get up in the morning, brush your teeth, stick your patch on. Do not forget to put your patch on, leave it on for 12 hours. In the evening, when you go to brush your teeth again before you go to bed, or whatever your nighttime routine is, take the patch off and throw it out and start with a brand new one in the morning. But I am relentless about not forgetting my patch, because it's that important to me for the quality of my life. And that's my testimony. And I've been able to share it with other people. We're going to have a couple testimonies on here tonight. People that we've been able to share the patch with, having life-changing things happen in their life. And so I'm excited for that, and excited for you guys and for this opportunity for you.
Awesome, Kim. That's incredible. I'm going to share mine too, because, hey, it's important. We think a lot of the new people on the call are like, what is this little stem cell activation patch? I know your friends, everybody has a different testimony. So your friends come with you, it did this, it did that, it did this. You really kind of need to hear it from somebody else than just your friends. I told my family what it was doing for me. They thought I was crazy. But literally, when I put this patch on, Steve and Gina put this patch on us, and I think I felt I wasn't really like a one-patch wonder like Onyx says. It did take a few days, but I had chronic foot pain, and my foot pain started to go away. And now it is, and I had it for a long time, about a year, And I thought, hey, I'm 65 years old. I'm just getting older. You're going to have aches and pains somewhere. I wouldn't go to the doctor. I don't like medication. I knew they was either going to cut me or jab me or, make me take a medication. So I just lived with it, thinking I was going to live with it forever. Now here I am, pain-free for 7 months. Kim and I, shortly after we got in the business, we took a ride to North Carolina, as we do every 4th of July. And we got in a traffic jam, which rarely happens, but I was 5 hours in the car and we stopped and I got on and I took about 10 paces and I was astounded that I had just jumped out of the car, and Kim's little race car is pretty low to the ground. I jumped out of the car. I walked 10 paces. I turned around, looked at Kim. I grabbed my hips and I went, oh my gosh, my hips don't hurt. Now that might be small, but you guys know yourself. Sometimes it's subtle what happens to you, and sometimes it's not. Right away, I started sleeping better. I had energy, a clarity like I've never had before. I have that HDAD.
Oh boy.
ADHDA. I got dyslexia. It hasn't fixed that yet, but I can remember numbers better than I ever have. And I really do notice that. So you'll start to, as you start to wear this patch a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, Kim and I, 7 months on, we literally know this is not age reversing. This is not anti-aging. I got that right. See, I just did my thing. It's not anti-aging. It's age reversing. I am getting younger. I accuse Kim of waking me up in the middle of the night and hypnotizing me to do hot yoga because I am so limber. I can really reach the middle of my back before I could barely even do any of that. So guys, this is kooky stuff, but I'm telling you, when your stem cells are set like you're 30 years again, and there's a whole screen for that. We're going to bump into that. But I just want to tell you that this patch changed our lives, and it will you too. It might not do it in the first day, first week, first month, second month, third month. But as you start to go down the road, like Onyx hardly felt anything, but 6 months into a year, your body resets your stem cells, resets your cells, and it starts to make you younger. And all of a sudden you'll realize, wow, I'm getting younger. We are so excited about what we have going on here. So we're going to jump into the flip chart now. I'm going to come in here and try to figure out how to turn it on. It says something like there's a button. Ron's teaching me this stuff. Here we go. I'm coming up to this screen right here. Right, Ron? That one there. I knew that. Thanks for your help. Give it a little click. Come down here to hit share. I got this.
Wow.
Look at this. Look at, they put us in this business a long time ago to prove anybody could do it. And that's what's happened. Have you been patched yet? Elevate, activate, regenerate. So here we go. Next screen. We're going into it. So guys, here it is right here. Why X39 stem cell patch activation? Fewer stem cells. You have faster you age, the slower you heal. So that's what happened. Let me break that down. Hundreds of millions of people are experiencing the symptoms of aging. I don't know, all my friends are. But at age 30, so I want to say sometime from the time you're a baby till the time you're like 20 or so, your stem cell activation is all the way up. You're like peaking out on your stem cells. At age 30, you have about half of your active stem cells. So I want you to kind of get a word picture on this, right? I do this all the time. People are like, oh, it sounds kind of scary. At age 60, you lose almost all your stem cell activity. They say you have about 10% left. So look at a 30-year-old. Then look at a 60-year-old, and then start clicking up every 10 years. 70, 80, 90. You can tell if your stem cells quit activating, you don't want to go 30 years from 60 to 90 without stem cell activation. You want to get younger, and that's what this thing does. Absolutely crazy. We can't make any claims, but when your stem cells get activated to a younger state, our skin, right, Kim? Mm-hmm. Did you say skin?
No.
I listen to you all the time. I can't imagine. See, I didn't think you did. Here we go. How it works. Okay. This is the holy grail of anti-aging is GHK-Cu copper crystal peptides. What does that mean? There's the right amount. David Schmidt put this thing together. It's patented. We're going to go over that. But it's what your body emits heat and light. Everybody's body emits heat and light. And this reflects off of this and sends a message to your brain stem to release your stem cells. That's crazy. It's made of organic nanocrystals with copper peptides, and it reactivates your stem cells. So who wouldn't want to have your stem cells reactivated? Here we go. Company's growing. This is important. 19-year-old company. When this came out about 3 years ago, they were doing 20 million in sales. And then it went from 20 million to 140 million to 70 million, then to 140 million, then to 240 million. Will probably be around 340 million this year. And so, the first few years, it was during COVID. Our friend Onyx built it during that time, and her business blew up just with Zoom meetings. I love it that we're going to start doing more and more live meetings. There's some meetings coming up in Orlando and Atlanta. We'll start talking to you about that. But we're open in over 75 countries, and literally nobody knows what we're doing yet. So this is right place, right time with the right people. So here we go. David Schmidt, we talked about him. Over 130 patents. Does anybody on the call know anybody that has one patent, 2 patents? Nobody's got any. This guy's got 130 patents. I love what Steve says. This guy wears a lab coat. There he is right there in the background. 2-time recipient of the Advanced Technology Award International Hall of Fame. Now that's crazy. But you could imagine he was contracted like 20 years ago to optimize Navy SEALs. And this kind of all grew from there. And this X39 patch that came out about 3 years ago really does everything. It's absolutely changed your life. So David Schmidt, hats off to him. We got a big announcement with David Schmidt coming up in one of the later slides. You guys are going to be excited, and we're going to help you all get moving on in the business, especially if you're new tonight. Best right place, right time. I just stopped on my way home at a tiki bar and met some friends, and the gal that was there says, "Wow, can I share this in Miami?" And I said, "Congratulations, you got Miami." There's nobody in Miami. There's nobody doing this anyway.
I will say that one of Matt's favorite meeting places is Tiki Bar. I mean, he doesn't even drink, but he loves the vibe. So he's always at the Tiki Bar putting people in the business. I mean, it is Florida. So
come on, that's what we're going to do. We build our business in the Tiki Bars. I don't know. It doesn't even sound right. Here we go. So it's patented. That's important, right? You want to know that you're patented. So it was patented. I think there's 17 years left on the patent. It's been around close to 4 years, but it took about a year to get the patent. 130 patents. Stuff does not get patented unless it works. So there's like 90 double-blind studies out there, and all the patents. You can get all that. Your friend can send you that on the Start X39 link. You can go and do a shallow dive or a deep dive. But this isn't a Me Too product. I know a lot of people, maybe if you're on here and you're on even reluctantly, like when Kim and I we did a direct sales business when we were very young. We swore we'd never do another one. And then Steve and Gina brought another opportunity to us, and we used the product, and it was off the chart. And we said, wow, we are going to do this. And we had this industry we love. Kim and I hadn't had jobs for 13 years because of this industry, but Steve and Gina were looking for something new. And when Onyx called them about this stem cell activation patch, they said, wow, this is incredible. They started using it for 3 to 4 weeks before they even shared it with us. And that's what we did too. A lot of people, that not everybody gets their feeling, but you'll see enough testimonies online to realize, or you'll get them from your mom, your brother, your friend, to realize, wow, I want to get behind this. And it's something you can get behind. It's not like all the other companies. You see the Me Too products. Everybody's got supplements. Everybody's got weight loss. CBD. Everybody's got CBD. Hey, everybody's got cryptocurrency. No one's going to have this for 17 years. And we're going to be so far ahead of everybody else. $3.30 a day to activate your own stem cells. Guys, there is nothing like that. I can't share that enough, that this is right place, right time. We have our business is exploding. We're on like a rocket ship with Onyx Coale and Steve and Gina. The quantum field team is growing faster than any other team in LifeWave. And they're just breaking all the records. And we're just getting started, really, 7 months in the business. So here's what starts to happen as you start to wear your patch. Rapid pain relief. It's crazy because it sends those signals out right away. Now, what your stem cells do to your cells, the first thing they do is they take all the inflammation out of your cells, because you guys know reduced inflammation. See the second one. Almost everything that's going wrong in your body is all related to inflammation, right, Kim? So that's what happens. It also detoxes you. So you got to get when you get in tonight and get your patches, or if your friends gave them to you, make sure you drink a lot of water, because when your stem cells are healing your cells, it literally cleans out your cells. It detoxes your cells. So you got to drink a lot of water, and it takes the inflammation out of your cells. And that's why you get rapid pain relief. It supports wound healing, energy, and vitality. These things have happened to me, and you'll see mental clarity. Enhances sports performance. It's awesome. Literally, hey, I had a knee that bugged me once in a while, hips, and a bad shoulder. I mean, I'm ready. I don't know about sports performance. I'm just talking about, I do a lot of walking on the beach. I got no pain in my body. Faster recovery from exercise. We almost, we don't have any inflammation because of the patch. So that's incredible. Improved skin appearance. We can tell, you guys can't see in here, but if you saw most 65-year-old guys' arms are all wrinkly and chafing and falling apart, and you're not puncture proof like you used to be. Our skin is like crazy. I'm laughing because I'm like, whoa, whose arms are these? We have experienced incredible change in our body. Here we go. Next page. Okay. Oh yeah. Here's the long-term results. That's what Kim and I love, because we've been 7 months. So in the first few days, it begins to reset 3,000 to 4,000 of your genes, begin to reset at a younger state. Isn't that incredible? A younger state. Imagine getting younger. Within 6 weeks, your brain becomes balanced Mine seemed like it worked in 6 days, but I think it's because I was out of balance. Decreases symptoms of PSTD, anxiety, depression.
I want to say something
Say
here.
something,
There's a
Kim.
lot of young people right now, and this is a serious situation in this country of people that are suffering, well, a lot of Vietnam vets suffering from PTSD, but the anxiety and depression of young people right now is at an all-time high. So why not have a product that would help them get, get through the harder times? Or one thing that I've had a lot of young people in their 20s and 30s say is it's a big problem with young moms, with a lot of young people, with teenagers. And how about we have a product that we can offer people that will help with this, because it is becoming an epidemic.
It is. People are so anxious. Hey, you know what?
Stress.
The second part of this plan is get the money monkey off your back. That's how we get the stress off you. So within 3 months, your collagen is increased. Now, people think collagen, they think about your skin, but your whole body is made of collagen, all your organs, everything. Our hair is growing like crazy. Our nails are growing crazy. Hope God you have some clippers and you don't bite your nails because you're gonna wear your teeth out. I'm sorry, that's funny. Increases structural integrity of both your skeletal and your muscular system. That's what I was telling you about. I can't believe how limber we are. It's right off the chart. So within 6 months, now look at this one. This is Kim's favorite one. Hey, heart reversing aging. In a recent study, 14 out of 15 people lowered their vascular age by an average of 8 years after just 6 months using the X39 patch. Now, here's the deal, right? We're not making any claims. We're going to be saying that all night. All this does is reset. It kind of, I love what Dr. Gincy says, it kind of jiggles those stem cells. They're just laying around dormant. Again. You kind of get jiggy with it. Those things start getting jiggled and you start getting younger and crazy stuff starts to happen. It's not anti-aging. There it is right there. The quote I was trying to say, it's age reversing. David Schmidt, that is a quote off the chart. Hey, make sure you get in. We have these applications. Your friends are going to send these. Make sure you get in with the person that put you on the call tonight. Get in as fast as you can because everybody goes underneath everybody and everybody counts for everybody. I'm jumping ahead on the plan. Now, here we go. So this is what we send. You probably saw this. If you didn't see this, you need to see this. This is the Start X39 video that we sent to everybody. It doesn't capture anybody's information. It literally, you send it out and they can do a deep dive or a shallow dive. There's 3 videos. So if you're on tonight, you want to watch these and you want to send this to your friends because it does all the work for you. I love what Onyx and the quantum field team put together. Literally, everything's all you got to do is push play, right, Kim? We didn't have to invent. Thank you, Onyx and Steve and Gina. Yeah. We didn't have to invent anything. We're just following the leaders one step at a time, like walking through a minefield. Where would you walk? In the step that the person in front of you did. And these guys are breaking all the records in the business, the quantum field team. Go ahead, babe. That's startx39.com. It's the easiest thing when you're out sharing the business and you've talked to someone about the product or you've gifted them a few patches to use. You say to them, hey, let me have your phone number. And right away, I'm going to set I'm not going to blow up your phone or send you a bunch of texts. But the thing I am going to send you is the Start X39 video so that you can go on and do the research for yourself. And they literally hand me their phone so I can put their information in it. So, it's a great lead in. You can see how easy that is. That's incredible. Somebody asked me tonight, hey, you have a card? I said, no, I don't have a card. I said, I have a digital card. Let me send you Start X39. So if you're new tonight and you haven't seen it, let's make sure we get that to you right away. Off the chart. How to wear X39. Now you can put it anywhere. My buddy Ron's got it on his wrist. Some people put it right here by their heart. I put mine on my neck because it sends a signal to your brainstem. I don't want it to have to travel too far. And if you have wears hers underneath your belly button. If you have aches and pain, you can put it on your elbow. You can put it on your knee. You can put it on your big toe. Wherever your pain is, this will work. People have arthritis in their hands and they're literally sticking it on their hand or on the fingers that have it. I'm telling you, within just a little while, some of that inflammation goes out of there and your hands are already feeling better. And like Kim said, she said that 12 hours on, 12 hours off. So when you get up in the morning, she says, put it by your toothbrush, wherever you're going to do, put it on, and at night, take it off, throw it away. While you sleep, your body repairs and rejuvenates while you sleep. So like it says, you can wear it anytime, drink plenty of water. We have a lot of people saying, wow, this did this and did this. And I go, wow, what was this thing doing to me? Nothing leaves the patch. This is non-transdermal. This is sending a signal to your brainstem to release your stem cells. So if anything happens to you, it's happened to you because of the patch. So, hey, we're in the patch. We're in the testimony section now. So Kim's going to introduce our people and I think we're probably going to go ahead, baby, get started. Okay, so I'm super excited about introducing our guests tonight to give their testimonials, and they have some
incredible testimonials. There's a lot of testimonies in the business. So we're so happy to have on tonight Gerald and Kelly Simmons to share their story. So go ahead, Gerald and Kelly, unmute yourself, please.
All right.
Can y'all hear us?
Yes.
Well, I think they told me I've had 3 minutes. I'm a Baptist preacher. That'll never work.
Just
Take as much time as you want. We're going fast.
I'm gonna let Kelly speak. She introduced me to, I guess, to the patch several months ago, and it's fascinating to me what's happening. I work a lot, work hard. I'm a contractor, a cabinet contractor, so we do a lot of lifting. And there wasn't a day went by that I was not in deep pain. Had to hang in my inversion table. I call it a conversion table. I had to hang on the inversion table. And so I'm mega impressed. Even sitting here now, hung cabinets today, worked all day today. Didn't have to do anything other than come in, take a shower, and sit down here at the computer. And I feel good. I feel young. I feel strong. I feel healthy. As a matter of fact, looking at my face, can you believe I'm 60 years old?
no, you look like a baby.
But Kelly has a phenomenal story. I don't know how much of it she can tell in just a minute or two, but I'm telling you, I watched her suffer through COVID, watched her heart rate and pulse ox, and I just recently watched her walk through what she's walking through, and it just has to be an absolute testimony of what this patch has done to her body and waking up her stem cells.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. First of all, thank you so much, Kim, for that phone call 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Like, I absolutely know that God knew 6 months ago I needed a stronger heart this month and stronger lungs this month. And I have worn the patch every day for 6 months.
Yep.
And I have asthma like you, and always been like super, super sensitive to any kind of strong smells, perfume, laundry detergent, candles, and secondhand smoke would just shut me down. And so I've always been sensitive to that. But then after having COVID in August of 2021, it was off the charts. Like, I couldn't be in the same car. I had to get my mom to wash lotion off her legs one day. I said, I can't drive with you in the car. I made my son wash. I said, did you go undercover and get some deodorant that has some chemicals in it? And made him wash the deodorant off. Like, it made me feel like my lungs were just closing up. And so it was way worse. I went to a pulmonologist, went to a cardiologist. My heart rate has just been elevated after the pneumonia. And we went to Las Vegas and then Denver for business. And we got out there in the we got there late. And then that night, in the middle of the night, I was like, uh-oh, this is not good. But the next day, I went and got tested, and it was COVID. And I was just immediately fearful because of what all, I had been through before. But I doubled up. I put X39 patches all over me. I don't know how many I had on, but I was good after that. I mean, I fought COVID this time, and I absolutely know that my heart rate and my lungs are stronger. And you can't take the patch away from me. I'm going to patch up every day.
That is awesome. Thank you so much.
Wow, that is great, Gerald and Kelly, off the chart. Really, hey, Gerald, you do look great, by the way. I didn't put the screenshot on. Yeah, right. Your skin's already picking
And
up.
one other thing, like I actually,
Please.
a long time ago, I said, I'll never have any kind of surgery on my face. And then when you get 51, you're like, I don't know, I might do that. But I had been looking at like this part of my face where I felt like it was sunken in, and considered, like, I even looked into filler, and I was like, no, it's just poison. I'm putting poison in my body, and I wouldn't do it. And then now I'm like, I think it's like I got filler
Oh,
and
it
didn't
does.
get filler.
It
Yeah,
does. It causes like a structure. It's amazing.
it's crazy.
And one story I wanted you to tell, Gerald, real quick, is the one about when you went to New York. I think you only had the patches a couple days, and I like Kelly says he wouldn't even go to the mailbox with me. He was so sore.
right.
Then you got I mailed you some extra patches before you came, and then you headed out on a vacation.
Yeah, again, we had, I mean, every day was a struggle just to stand on my feet, walk. By the end of the day, I was just, basically full of pain and had to get in the inversion table to stretch my back out and relax that evening.
But because he totaled my car
Yeah.
in January of 2020. So that's where the back pain
You
started.
had a horrible wreck, yes. And when we went to New York, I was kind of dreading the huge city, a lot of walking, miles and miles and miles and miles of walking. But these things that are happening to me, I guess, like with everyone else, all of a sudden you look back and start realizing, whoa, what is happening here?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I've always looked really good, but now it's like,
I love that, man. That is awesome.
but like now it's, whoa, what's happening?
Bam.
Bam.
But
You guys are awesome. This is a journey that we're excited to take with you guys. And I know you're going to bless a lot of people. I'm looking forward. You have a bright, bright future.
yes.
And you're just going to change so many lives. I know your mom has a testimony also, Kelly, and I'm just so happy that, and that's what I was sharing with people, is to step out in faith and share these patches with people, because it does make a difference in people's lives. So we can't hang on to them. That's for sure. So thanks for being on tonight. I appreciate you accepting that, and we love seeing your face.
I
Nice.
want to say one more thing, because I think this is really a big deal, because in this day and age with so many direct sales companies and people, the way they feel about those, we kind of shy away about telling people and sharing it. And I just think about, what if you didn't call me 6 months ago? What if you didn't call me 6 months ago? So now I'm like, I'm not afraid. When I know it's going to help somebody, then I'm not going to be quiet. So I wanted to share that.
I'm grateful for your mouth. Yeah.
That's awesome.
You're a
stuff,
blessing
guys.
to so many people. So that's awesome. All right, guys, appreciate you and looking forward to getting up to Panama to visit you.
That's right. That's right. And congratulations on your new promotion.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Having fun, just having fun.
Good job.
All right. Thank you. Okay, so I'm super excited. I've got a really sweet friend of mine to bring on, Brenda Lee Kaplan, and looking forward to her testimony. We practically lived this together when she first got on the patches, so I'm super excited to have her share with you guys. We're all set for you, Brenda Lee. Come on.
Unmute. Hey, everybody.
Hey, there you are.
Thank you. How are you? Thank you so much for having me on. I want to thank everybody for inviting me as well. I know Kim and Matt for a long time. I've been with this family for a while. They've been cradling me every time I have to do something. But I've been on the patches since last June. Kim called me and said, I have something that's going to be amazing for your clients, because I'm a massage therapist, pain specialist. So she saw the big picture. And I said, well, wherever you're going, I'm going. I'm right with you. And I thank God for that, because it started in June and I'm also asthmatic. So the first patch I got on, within 15, 20 minutes, I felt like I had so much oxygen. I was like, whoa, like my head was filled with air. But okay, a lot of people say it differently, but I felt that oxygen right throughout. And then that was it. I never felt anything again. And I just kept wearing it. In July, for my 59th birthday, I decided to go roller skating and broke my arm, broke my wrist. So I had surgery. I never felt any pain, ever. Surgery, stitches, never. Yes, I was out of work and I had to do physical therapy, but I never had any pain. Throughout the years, as women, we all have to go to the gynecologist, obviously. So I've always been, in 2011, I had cancer and we beat it. Okay. unfortunately, living in Florida, I had to leave my doctors in New York. So I had to find different doctors. One doctor within a year and a half ago said I had to take everything out. Well, that wasn't going to happen because I'm not told what to do. I do what I do.
Yeah, we know.
Okay, so I found a doctor, explained the situation and said, we're going to do what the doctor in New York did and we're going to follow that protocol. Okay, well, for a year, my cells came back abnormal. And he said, in July, when I broke my little wrist here, I had an appointment. He said, your cells are abnormal. We're going to give you some time because you still have to go to physical therapy and all that stuff, but we don't want to put you through anything else. I started physical therapy in September. When I got there, I'm still wearing my patches, as many, just like the younger lady. I wore as many as I could, put them on the stitches, everything.
Yep.
Okay. When I got to physical therapy, the first thing that the woman said was, you look like you are at least 3 months ahead in your healing with everything.
Wow.
Yes, physical therapy and moving took me a little longer, but my recovery was a lot quicker than they expected. Okay, so here comes October, November, and here I go back to the gynecologist and going, okay, now he said, if we're still, abnormal, we're taking everything out.
Mhm.
Okay, we get there, he's doing his thing. As we all know, as women, they prepare everything on the inside and look with their little scopes. And he just looked at me and said, you might as well just get dressed and go away because your abnormal cells are gone.
Come on. That's awesome.
And you use X30, you use the X39 patch.
I still have it on.
There it is.
Nice.
I could wear it 24/7.
sharing that.
Thanks for sharing.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
I truly believe that these things don't go away on their own. So
Mhm.
I truly believe it's the patch and God. So I thank you for having me, go along this journey with you.
Oh, we love it. Thank
All
you
right.
for going along the journey and thank you for sharing today.
Great job. We are excited. Wow. Isn't that exciting? That's good stuff.
Thank you, Brenda Lee.
Oh, hey, yeah. Really the deal is they always have us make sure we tell everybody that the patch doesn't do anything, right? Your body emits heat and light. It sends a signal to your brainstem to release your cells for your body to fix whatever your body needs fixing. We really never know where it's going. Some people say, wow, my knee's really hurting bad, but they don't feel anything till they feel something else.
Mhm.
So that's what goes on. You never know where it's going to go or what's going to
So the
start.
patch doesn't heal
The
or
patch
mitigate
doesn't heal.
anything. Your body heals itself. So
That's right.
with the right therapies.
All right. Good job. Okay. I'm going back to the main screen. Where am I at, Ron? Hey, we'll find you here. Get back on the main screen. Got to get to the flip chart. We're going to start talking to you guys how we do the business side. There we go. See that? Anybody can do it. Here it is. What we're gonna get onto the money part of it. What is the most important? What is most important in your life? I can read. Watch that, Kim. Family, right? I mean, a lot of people are getting in the business and saying, hey, I need a side hustle to help my mom and dad. I need a side hustle to help my kids. You never know what's coming at you in life. So that's what this is all about. Everybody needs a side hustle. So many people are talking about a side hustle. We went to a car show and I started sharing the patch. It was, it was a super car show. And I asked somebody there that was a car salesman. They said sales were down a bit. And I go, hey, are you looking for a side hustle? He goes, it's unbelievable. I've been looking for a side hustle. So, and then, that's part of what goes on. So we love about that. Why would you do something? Why would you do a side hustle? For more time, right? Unless you have money and time, you'll never have freedom. And that's what this industry gave Kim and I, Steve and Gina, Onyx, have given us the freedom to do what we want, when we want, hang out with people, the security that comes with that, travel the world. We don't know why you would do this, but hey, I'm sure it's one of these. Better health, the most important thing. Get the patch on and have better health, less debt. Like I said earlier, let's get the money monkey off your back so that you can start dreaming again and living your life. Lord doesn't want you to be always thinking about where the next dollar's coming from. And I know the team and so many people, so many team members here in the last 7 months, the relief that the business side has given our families is totally off the chart. We did not participate in the last great recession. We got in the business in beginning of 06, and the recession came strong and stayed a long time. I was a carpenter in Florida, had a construction company, and none of my friends were doing any work. The friends that I left behind, we got in that other business and got free. And we believe that's happening again now. You can kind of see it. The handwriting's on the wall. Things are starting to slow down, and people are going to start looking for a side hustle. So, hey, right place, right time. So here's the industry, right? Stem cell therapy is becoming more popular. Everyone talks about it. When you say, hey, what do you know about stem cell therapy? People say, oh, my uncle looked into that. My aunt looked into that. I looked into that. Steve and Gina, $20,000+. So they take you, they spin you around, they put you back in you, and then they don't even know if it's ever going to work. This is incredible because it is your stem cells. People go, oh, where do the stem cells come from? Nowhere. They come from you. So people are realizing the importance of the stem cell technology, and stem cells is the latest, greatest way for us to start to heal ourselves. I love what David Schmidt says. He goes, stay away from pharmaceuticals as much as you can. There's a better way to feel better, and that's to get your body activated again. So the stem cell industry is expected to explode. It's around 200 million now. It's going to go to 300 billion. The last few businesses that we've been involved with, we took to $1 billion. And here we are. We're ready to take another company to $1 billion. So, hey, we're going to need your guys' help. So here's how the compensation plan works. There's a couple of ways there's like 4 or 5 different ways of getting paid. We're going to cover the first 2. And the compensation plan, you build teams of people. You can earn up to $25,000 a week in the binary. What does binary mean? It means you have a left leg and a right leg. So you can see here, here's you. So what you do is you get the application and you start signing up your friends. I called my friends and I said, hey, I started wearing these stem cell activation patches. Kim and I did. It totally changed our life. I have got to get you some of these patches. I have an application on my lap and a pen in my hand. A lot of people lived out of state, Michigan, North Carolina, all over the United States, St. Louis. So I called my friends up and I told them what we were doing and what the patch was doing for us. And I said, look, you need to get these patches on and try them for 3, 6, 9 months. And listen, I set up Start X39. And a lot of them I called up and said, hey, did you get a chance to watch that video? They said, no. I said, great. We don't have time for that. We're going to put you in the business. So, I did. I knew, right? Like Kelly said, I couldn't let my friends not do this. I don't care if they build a business. I want you to build a business so that we can share it with more people. But I said, look, we are going to put you in the business. And once you talk to them, some people said, what's the best way to get in? And we told them it was a diamond pack. Mm-hmm. But then some people were a little more apprehensive. So we got them the silver pack. That's 3 sleeves. It's 3-month supply of the sleeves. So gold, platinum, diamond, we find out what's best for you. We never want to oversell anyone. But so many of the people that we got started came back and said, wow, I should have got more because my wife's using them. I'm using them. I shared them with all my friends. I'm out already. Mm-hmm. That's why you might want to get the gold pack that has 5.
When you don't want to be stingy with these things when you start sharing.
You don't want to be stingy. Kim and I make up the envelopes, the sharing envelopes up, and we put 3 to 5 in there. Mm-hmm. We always patch people. And so if you're new on the call, you can see how easy this is. We run around town putting stickers on our friends and family and people that we meet. And within days, they're calling me back. Literally, the last few days, Kim and I had a rash of people get in because I patched a guy that was a pro golfer, put one on his back. The next day, he's like, oh my gosh, I got to get more. I said, I got to get you some more. I said, take that off. He goes, I'm not taking these patches off until you get me more. I've heard that before. If you only give him a couple, he was supposed to meet me, then we missed each other. He's like, I got this thing on. I'm not taking it off till you give me another one. So, and then another gal I patched, she had a back pain, a sciatica. She gets in and goes online, calls me up and goes, what's your URL? What's your number? I got to get in. She put herself in. Mm-hmm. So you can see what happens. Another guy was a plumber friend of mine that had neuropathy. So you can see what happens. It's that easy. You start patching people. You put one on your left, then one on your right, then one on your left, one on your right. You just start putting the people in your business and they'll start sharing them with your friends. You can see there's 4 people on the screen. If everybody gets one, you have 8. Then you have 16, 32, 64, 125, 250, 500. And pretty soon you'll have thousands of people like we do from the people that we sponsor, literally thousands and thousands and thousands of people that we might not even have the good fortune to meet, but that are experiencing incredible difference in their lives and sharing them with their friends and families. So you can see that's how that team commission works. Whether they're in your business or not, everyone that goes in, all the volume counts for you up to 25,000 a week. Go ahead, babe.
I'll say the other thing he does is when he signs somebody up and they're local, he puts them when he signs somebody up and they're local, he gives them a sleeve or two so that they have it until the product comes,
Yeah.
because they're anxious to get started, them and their wife or whoever. So, you know, you want to have some
Right.
on hand so that once they've signed the paper and the sign
Yeah.
up, then they can have product
So
on
you can see
hand.
how easy it is if
I
you're
think
new
the
tonight.
binary system is an incredible system. It's strong.
It
For
is.
me, for the compensation plan, you can't get any better.
Because everybody works together. You and your team will, you and your sponsor will build one leg, then you and your friends will build the other leg. So you can kind of see how fast it'll grow as you start to build the business.
And-
The other thing we love about that, go ahead, honey.
One last thing.
Yeah.
Hey, if you treat this like a hobby, you're gonna get paid like a
Yep.
hobby. If you treat this like a big business, you're gonna get paid like a big business. So.
That's
I
right.
just love that.
I love the matching bonus part. That's like no soldier left behind. You've heard that before. So you can see what you want to do is the first level. When you sponsor somebody, like we said, the person that got you on, they're going to get this application to them, call them on the phone, give them the information. However you get in tonight, you're their first level. So when you sponsor somebody and you help them, let's say you help them make $100 in the business, then you make 25. If they sponsor somebody in the business and you help them make $100, then you make 20. If then when they sponsor someone in the business and you help them make $100, then you make $20. So you can just keep adding zeros. Help somebody make 100,000, you make 25,000 a year. Help them make 100,000 on the second level, you make 20,000 a year. And go all the way to $1 million if you want, but you can see what's going on. It's crazy what's going to happen. 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years down the road. I know that your person that probably put you on the call was throwing out some numbers there, and the numbers are really almost not believable. The numbers that our teams have been achieving since they got started are numbers that most people could never, even if you had a giant business. In fact, the last business that we were in with Steve and Gina, I sat down on the porch and the guy says, well, are you making any money? I said, I don't know, but I don't know what you consider making any money, but we were making more money than the CEO of General Motors. Now, I negotiated my way out of high school.
What did you get in the business to make?
I got in the business to make an extra $500 a week because I had 2 kids in college, 2 kids in private school. They all had cars. And we were like, what are we going to do next? So I got in the industry just to make an extra $500 a week. And the Lord would blessed us like crazy. So that's what will happen to you. We're not going to leave anybody behind. We're going to stick together with everybody, share these patches, share lives physically, and then make crazy money financially. Can't make any claims about that
And
either.
whoever brought you on this call, you want to get with the person who brought you on the call,
Yes.
and they will share all this with you, share the information that
Yep.
you need and help you get signed up.
Yeah, we got some good links coming up right here. So, as a matter of fact, right here, stem cell technology. Here's the sharing envelopes that you get. There's a link for that. Those are the envelopes I told you about that we put 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6 patches in there.
Mhm.
Always put a patch on people, and you pass these out. It shows you what they're going to feel, where to wear it. It's a great way. This is what I do when I share with somebody. And I always call them either the next day usually, but if not the second day, and say, hey, are you still wearing the patch? Because people need to be reminded. Oh man, I wore it for 2 days. Hey, get it back on. Remember, I told you, you don't want to have to start over. A lot of times, especially when I put the patch on, they watch the X39 video. Then I usually call them back, even if they don't get their feeling, because it's not about a feeling. You're getting younger. You didn't feel yourself getting 60. You're not going to feel yourself going back to 50. Mate, well, you actually do, but you might not the first week, second week, third week, or a month. But I tell them right then, look, I'm going to put you on this. If they're a little apprehensive, I'm putting you on this silver pack so that you can use this for a good 1, 2, 3 months because it'll change your life. So that's what I do.
Mhm.
After I patch them, I sign them up.
And this all can be purchased on Build 331, the
Yep.
website.
We'll show you how to get those envelopes, everything. They got everything. You push a button and make your order comes to your door. Here's our build331.com training system. Onyx Coale, off the chart, built this for us. That's what I love about this. The system's already there. 9 steps to follow to success. So you can go to build331.com. Once your friends get started, you start making it happen. Here we go. The time is now. Hey, let's make your move, right? Are you serious about your dreams? I know we didn't spend enough time on the dream.
Mhm.
I know when we first got started years ago, we had a lot of dreams. We have fulfilled so many of our dreams. Now we got bigger dreams now, but most of them have to do with helping other people
Yeah.
and blessing other
That's
people,
what
which
I was gonna say.
man, you know what? Unless you're blessed, it's hard to be a blessing to anybody else. And that's what this is all about. Hey, do you want to be pain-free? And do you want to be pain-free is almost financially free. Because if you're not financially free, you've got a lot of pain in your life. So that's our goal for you guys.
Well,
Hey,
no,
your
do
time
you
is
have
now.
any other options?
Hey, if there's any other
That's a
options,
big
no.
question.
You know, a deal with a 17-year patent that's left and this kind of technology. You say stem cell activation, everybody wants to get in. So guys, this is a no-brainer.
We're sitting
Make sure.
at Ron and Dawn's house. It says
Yeah.
lake rules. Relax, wake up smiling, nap,
That's
and jump
it.
in the lake. That's what you want to be
That's what
doing.
we did for 13 years, sitting out there looking at the lake, trying to figure out which boat to take next. Now, here's the deal. Here's the application I kept talking about. Bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond. Diamond is the best way to get with the person that shared this Zoom with you. Let's figure out how to get you in and what level to get you in tonight. This is another incredible thing. You can take a picture of this and, you know, the QF thing, click it on there. Start X39, the Facebook, YouTube searches, all the testimonials are on there, Build 331. It's a great way to get connected. I handed this, the gal asked me for my card and I sent her Start X39 and gave her one of these. I said, man, you can study for months, but don't do that. Let's start patching people right away. So, hey, this is coming up in Orlando,
Yay.
February 15th. That is Wednesday night. And make sure you get up there. Mike and Sai, Hernandez, Steve and Gina
Wow.
Merritt off the chart. These
It's gonna
guys
be
are going to
big.
tear it up. It's going to be so much fun. If you know anybody in the greater Orlando area, that means all the way to Tampa, Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And hey, even down to our
Gainesville,
area, a lot of
yeah.
people are driving over there to get to this meeting. Do not miss this. Spanish every Thursday night.
Yeah.
And that's on at 8 o'clock every Thursday night. Mike and Sai Hernandez. Hey, there's a lot of Hispanics all over the United States right now. Let's not let our Hispanic friends miss this opportunity for better health and better wealth. And wow, this is a big one coming
Yeah.
up too, Atlanta, Georgia.
The
This is
18th.
going to be off the
Saturday.
chart. That team up there we have seen them. They've been on some of the Zooms off the chart. Make sure you get up there if you got anybody. If you can get to Atlanta or get anybody to Atlanta, they will not be disappointed. Everybody that gets to these live meetings gets in business with you. It's that easy, guys.
Mhm.
So, hey, I want to talk to
Oh,
one more
man.
thing. I don't know. I do want to talk about, you know, the Zoom that's coming up Wednesday night, Steve and Gina Merritt, Onyx Coale and Steve and Gina Merritt coming up this Wednesday at 8 o'clock. But here's the private dinner this is a brand new announcement. It was, hey, this is tonight, David Schmidt. Now, man, who wouldn't want this? Look at this video right here. This is Steve and Gina's backyard.
Yes, it is.
Whose backyard looks like that? We're going over to Steve and Gina's house. The
You're
Merritt's
invited.
Lake House
You're
in Palm Beach
invited.
County. You're invited when you go senior director. So we have 2 months, right? What's today's date? We have Kim says, but what's today's date? The 14th, 13th. So you have 2 months to go senior director. Everyone on this call, if you're not there already, you can get there. And we're going to come on down on the 15th. So you have until the 14th. On the 15th, David Schmidt, Onyx Coale, Steve and Gina Merritt, their backyard, a dinner.
That
It's going to
is
be
so-
off the chart. Guys, this will
Those
propel
are
your
fun
business.
things.
The stories that you'll have after you get to Steve and Gina's backyard, that is, I mean, you go there and you think, wow, Walt Disney would be proud.
And
There
bring
is-
you want to bring people on your team there. That's the most fun is when you
Yes.
bring your team
So-
and share the experience. You'll be talking about this forever. These are the fun things, the fun part of these businesses.
Let's see how many senior directors we can break on your team before the 14th of April. Here we go. There's
Yeah.
our weekly calls. I was just going over it Monday,
There's
8
the
o'clock,
spaceship.
Wednesday, 8 o'clock, 12 o'clock Friday. Then then the Thursday night's the Hispanic meeting. Then every Saturday at 1 p.m. is the training. So guys, you could see this is just push play. It's all set up for you to be able to build a big business and crazy off the chart, get yourself free. Let's see what's going on. Watch this. That's the last one.
Nothing.
Where am I going at? Stop share, right, Ron? I got this. You just click on that. So we can say goodbye. Click over here.
Good.
Oh, I'm good. Hey, I'm good. That's it. Well, hey, there we go. Thanks for that. You know, guys, thanks for letting us share tonight. We want to make sure that whoever got you on tonight, like I said, make sure you get in. Don't miss the opportunity for better health and better wealth.
Mhm.
Our closest friends and family are calling us and thanking us like our friends that were on tonight, the testimonies we had tonight.
Mhm.
So many people are calling us on a regular basis and sharing their testimonies. Like Steve and Gina Onyx say, we have cried and laughed with so many of our friends because of this life-changing patch, and we don't want you to miss it. So, hey, we believe in you guys. We hope you believe in yourself, but wear the patch. It'll change your life. And Kim, you want to say?
I just want to say good night, everybody. Thanks for being on here. You're making an incredible decision for your future. I love this kind of business because it doesn't look at age or experience. Anybody can build this. We're all at a level playing field. Put your team in a position to win, get on all these Zooms and get with the training and come join us and on the spaceship on a race to the top.
Come on,
I'm
and
so
we'll-
fired up to have you all on here tonight.
And we'll see you in Steve and Gina's backyard.
Yeah.
Come on. Great job, guys. Have a blessed night.